Hello, Peter.
We bet you've already watched the Spider-Man 3 trailer, and probably more than once. So now it's time to have a look behind the scenes of the most anticipated movie of 2021. Watch this video to find out why Alfred Molina was hesitant to return as Doc Ock, and how Tom Holland influenced changes in Peter Parker's look. And, more importantly, should we believe Tom when he says we won't see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield alongside him?
Cool. No, of course I'd love to make a movie with those guys. It would be so cool.
But first, learn why Holland was chosen to reveal the title of the movie. No Way Home wasn't the first title. Marvel Studios is known for being super secretive about any plot details. But there's nothing hidden that is not shown, especially when the film's lead star is prone to sharing details of the superhero films before their public knowledge.
I don't spoil things. Name me one thing that I've actually spoiled.
The last movie title thing.
That's why this time the studio got a head start and let Tom Holland share the news officially unofficial on his Instagram. Moreover, the whiteboard that announced the threequel's title also had its other variants, like Phone Home, Home Slice, and Home Wrecker. By the way, the movie's stunt coordinator George Cottle also shared this picture after the filming wrapped up, and his post became one of the reasons why fans started to suspect that Tobey Maguire might appear in Spider-Man No Way Home. The fact is, Cottle thanked the film's crew, and among others he mentioned Chris Daniels, who was Maguire's stunt double on the original Spider-Man trilogy. Marvel hasn't confirmed it, but there's definitely more than one hint that it's not just a rumor. There's always room for another Spider-Man. Now that the trailer for the movie has finally been released, we know that the villains from previous films are going to take advantage of the multiverse, but we'll talk about them a little bit later. Now let's find out what we know about the good guys. The internet is swirling with different ideas about how it's going to happen. So are Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield really going to share the screen with Tom Holland? The actor himself has stated that it's not going to happen.
It would be amazing if they were, because they haven't told me that yet, and I am Spider-Man.
Tom said that, as the lead of the movie, he read the script from beginning to end, so it'll be a miracle if other Spidey cameos were kept from him. Well, Holland may have dismissed these rumors, but all the evidence points to the contrary. For example, Tobey Maguire's Spanish dub voice actor seemed to confirm his return to the Spider-Verse. In an interview, he was asked if he was going to dub an upcoming Spider-Man movie. Amazingly, he replied, "There was a moment when I thought, this is fake. But yes, this is gonna happen. We are gonna work on it." This part of the interview has since been deleted and then re-uploaded after editing, which seems to indirectly confirm that the voice actor told the truth. As you already know, Maguire's stunt double was a part of the crew of Spider-Man No Way Home. Moreover, Andrew Garfield's stunt double from the Amazing Spider-Man movies posted photos from the film set. He was pictured standing next to someone who appears to be Tom Holland's stunt double. To add to the mounting suspicion, the images were swiftly deleted from his social media. And while it is possible that these photos might be fake, there's more evidence that Tobey Maguire is in No Way Home. J.B. Smoove, who played Peter Parker's teacher, Mr. Dell, apparently confirmed it in an interview. When asked which Spider-Man he was most excited to see Tom Holland share the screen with, the actor gave a quick response.
Woo! Tom Maguire, of course, man.
There's always the chance Smoove misunderstood the question, but we think he knew exactly what he was saying. In the same interview, the actor also shared his excitement about Jamie Foxx's return to the franchise. So it's probably time to talk about the bad guys. The more villains, the better. Multiverse really opened up the possibilities for previous Spider-Man characters to return, and one of them is the classic villain Electro. Amazingly, despite all the rumors around his return to the role from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Jamie Foxx has played coy. Back in December 2020, he explained in an interview that, although he obviously can't talk about it, he would be happy to be Spider's enemy once again. However, one of his younger co-stars was less secretive and confirmed Foxx's casting several months earlier. Being a huge fan of Jamie's, Jacob Batalon was eager to share his excitement. "Because of Spider-Man, I get to meet all my heroes," he revealed. "It's so awesome to really just know that Jamie Foxx is in our project." Green Goblin is apparently another villain set to appear in the upcoming superhero flick. The fans swear it's his famous cackle they can hear in the trailer. Together with the Green Bomb, it seems to be more than just a hint at the return of Willem Dafoe's character. And just like Jamie Foxx, Dafoe is not one to spill the beans easily. In a recent interview with The Wrap, the actor insisted he can't confirm or deny his involvement in No Way Home. However, his answer suggests that he will be more open after the movie's premiere in December. "I got lots of stuff happening now," shared Dafoe, "and, I always feel like when a film comes out, that's when it's time to talk about it." But another famous actor had no problem opening up about his second stint. Alfred Molina himself confirmed his return to the role of Dr. Octopus, the villain he played in Maguire's Spider-Man 2. "It was supposed to be some great big secret," detailed the actor back in April, "but it's all over the internet. I actually described myself as the worst-kept secret in Hollywood." Well, now after the release of the trailer, there's no doubt left that our friendly neighborhood wall crawler will meet Doc Ock. Also, his sinister "Hello, Peter" led to different theories addressing Tobey Maguire's incarnation, because it's more likely that he'd recognized his version of Spider-Man than Holland's. Now, let's find out how Molina felt being back on set after 17 years. The Big Return. Dr. Octopus is one of the iconic Marvel villains, especially after Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, which is still praised as one of the best superhero films ever made. So it's really a gift for all the fans that he's being brought back despite dying at the end of that movie. Alfred Molina shared that he was really glad to return to the role, although he did have some doubts. "It was very interesting going back after 17 years to play the same role," he explained, "given that I now have 2 chins, a waddle, crow's feet, and a slightly dodgy lower back." But when he expressed his concerns to director John Watts, he was quickly reassured that it was no problem at all. The digital de-aging technology comes in handy in such cases. However, Molina was worried that it has its limits and that his age would show in some scenes, namely the fight sequences. Fortunately, he recalled that one of the advantages his character has is his robotic tentacles. So although Doc Ock makes a lot of scary faces, it's the arms that do all the killing and smashing and breaking. And speaking of the mayhem caused by supervillains, Tom Holland describes his third Spider-Man movie as the most ambitious standalone superhero movie ever. He was delighted to state that they were succeeding in making it, and even shared his impressions about one particular scene.
I saw an edit 3 or 4 days ago of a fight scene that we've been shooting for about a month, and it is easily the most impressive fight scene I've ever seen in a superhero movie. I was blown away by it.
And you know what we would be blown away by after we know it's going to be a crossover with the Doctor Strange movies? Keep watching to find out. A Venom and Spider-Man connection. According to the Sony executive Sanford Panage, Spider-Man No Way Home is expected to bridge the gap between Spider-Man spin-offs and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There actually is a plan, he revealed, and I think when No Way Home comes out, even more will be revealed. Incredibly, the biggest supporter of this plan is none other than the Venom star Tom Hardy. And if he has any say in it, Venom and Spider-Man will meet on the big screen one day. We just hope it won't take 17 years. For the moment, the Venom movies and the upcoming Morbius are not being set in the MCU. Fortunately, multiverse allows for that to change at some point, and Hardy revealed he's doing everything he can to make sure it happens. It would be beneficial to both sides, he shared. I strongly, with both hands, push eagerly towards that potential and would do anything to make that happen. And although Venom's origin was changed to remove Spider-Man as an influence, that doesn't mean that Spidey can't show up alongside him in the future. Let's hope both Holland and Hardy will steer this opportunity. But now we want to tell you about one more behind-the-scenes detail that will definitely make you smile. It's not only the suit that's new. We're sure you noticed that Spidey is wearing a new suit in the trailer, and we think that the majority of fans already knew about this change. After all, it was Tom Holland who shared the first image of himself in his costume back in November while filming in New York City. Fans were freaking out over the double-masked hero doing one of his iconic Spidey poses, and we can't wait to see him back in action. But did you notice that in the trailer, Peter Parker is sporting a new haircut? Turns out that initially it wasn't supposed to be so. Actually, it was a big and not very pleasant surprise for the hair and costume department when they saw Tom with the new haircut he got for his other upcoming adventure movie, Uncharted. It was way too cool for the Peter we all know. The department even wanted the actor to wear a wig, but Tom just couldn't imagine himself doing that. And for the first time in a production, he used his authority as a lead actor and told the crew, "I'm gonna have shorter hair and you're gonna have to deal with it." By the way, the actor seems to be strongly attached to cooler haircuts. While talking about one more of his movies, Cherry, he expressed that he wanted his haircut even shorter.
I like my hair like that, you know. I might do that when I'm finished with Spider-Man 3. Cut my hair like that. I think it suits me.
Yeah, sometimes the actors don't like looking like their characters off screen, even if they are superheroes. And if you want to learn more about the cast of Spider-Man No Way Home, watch our video about their real-life partners. Until next time, stay awesome.